Yeah, finally, we have the concluding remark will be given by our board member, Professor Demissie Alemayehu. As you know him, he is a professor of statistics at Columbia University, trained at the famous Berkeley University in California. And he was also one of actually the COVID-19 board member when we have been dealing with at the peak of the epidemic. He was joining us, helping us when we talk about those different statistical matters. Now he will give us the concluding remark for today's conference. Thank you, brother.
Thank you very much for the nice introduction. Sorry that I am not able to join you in person. Unaware of the venue change, I arrived too late last evening to make it to the conference. However, if I had known there would be scarves from Bonga University, I would probably have been more motivated to join physically. First, I would like to thank the members of the program committee for organizing such a successful and productive conference, despite the unfortunate obstacles they had to surmount today. The enemies of peace, unity, and fraternity have once again demonstrated their true nature by trying to disrupt a conference whose only aim is to address the educational and healthcare challenges in today's Ethiopia. However, the organizers of the conference, with their determination and resourcefulness, have reaffirmed that no evil force can stop the momentum of a struggle against ethnic division, violence, and oppression. It is well known that the educational system in the country, like the healthcare system, is going through a period of considerable challenges and difficulties. As we heard from our distinguished speakers, the issues facing the educational system in particular are multifactorial, requiring the engagement of every one of us, both at home and the diaspora. It may be true that not all the evils of a society emanate from the absence of a rational system of education or a robust educational infrastructure. However, history has repeatedly shown that no society can be considered wholesome if it has a defunct or prejudiced system of education that is unable to nurture its inhabitants and create a well-informed and enlightened citizenry. As a P2P family of professionals knows all too well, managing the symptoms of a disease is not sufficient by itself to bring about a successful outcome. So it behooves the diaspora community to challenge ourselves, to diagnose the deficiencies of the educational system in our native land and contribute in meaningful ways to the efforts aimed at achieving lasting solutions. This requires, among other things, committing ourselves to help our peers in major universities back home with the resources they need to do impactful research, especially in good governance and civic engagement. Recently, we were all impressed by the research report from Gondar University on the atrocities committed in Walqait and other forcibly occupied places in northern Ethiopia by TPLF, whose followers shamefully tried to disrupt this conference today. Remarkably, the researchers were able to accomplish the magnificent work with little or no help from the diaspora community. We should therefore consider it our moral responsibility to demonstrably show our support for such researchers. For example, our friends at RC and related universities in the South would welcome our support to uncover the other human rights violations across the Oromia and Benishangul Gumuz regions and help prevent the interminable occurrences of gruesome crimes. This is important because there cannot be genuine advancement in the research and the teaching in a country where it has become commonplace to witness horrific crimes against academic institutions, their teachers and students. Crimes such as the traumatic experiences of students and instructors in the Amhara and Afar regions following the repeated atrocious attacks by the TPLF. Or the tragic misfortunes that befell the girls from Dambidolo University, whose whereabouts are still unknown after they were kidnapped by the TPLF partners in crime, the OLF Shane. Let us challenge ourselves to confront a system of education that values ethnic differences and divisions over merit-based collaborations and academic collegiality. As we witnessed with successive ethnic-based regimes, a system of education that cherishes ethnic identity over talent and aptitude is a certain path to decadence and erosion of the fabrics of any society. Let us work with our peers back home and ensure that national exams will never discriminate again on the basis of one's ethnic identity or political affiliation, but rather on the basis of the talent and aptitude of individuals. Let us also vigilantly challenge a regressive system of erudition that propagates division and animosity instead of building bridges and unity. For example, we should not be diffident about a destructive and poisonous policy designed to abolish Amharic being taught as the language of countrywide communication. Such a policy not only would be misguided and ill-informed, but one that would have unimaginably devastating consequences for generations to come. Let us also challenge an educational system that inculcates in the youth a fabricated history that doesn't reflect our shared values, enviable civilization, pride-worthy heritage, and mosaic culture, as Dr. Inaugau loves to say. As academics and healthcare professionals, we should not take lightly the historic opportunity and responsibility thrust upon us to address the fundamental challenges facing our native country and the people, without succumbing to the treacherous and seductive attractions of ethnic politics and the attendant temptations of personal gain or self-interest. It is my sincere hope that in the years to come, this forum will continue to address these and other pressing issues of our people as they bravely fight against poverty, ethnic politics, and extremist violence. We look forward to seeing you all again next year in a similar forum. Meanwhile, please make sure to join us for the award ceremony and banquet, I hope, later this evening. God bless you all. God bless our native country. Thank you and be well.
Thank you, Professor. This concludes today's session for before the award ceremony. I think we are going to have a half-an-hour break. Yeah.
He's invited for the award.
He's going to be there?
No, he's invited.
Oh, okay. I don't think he's listening. I don't know. Thank you. Okay. Oh,
I am listening.
Okay, great. So after half-an-hour break, we will start the award ceremony.
Wonderful.
Thank you. There is some change on the schedule. The schedule originally was for about 7 o'clock. I think we are going to start earlier.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.